I know a lot of people go through high school and they're like, oh my God, I hate high school, worst time of my life, and da-da-da-da. I didn't really feel like that, especially with girls group. It was always like, we were around people that we always wanted to meet. We were always looking forward to going to girls group. And it was just a lot of like opportunities that I know I wouldn't have had.
It means a lot. It's gonna help her get a job. It's a form of independence for her. She's in college and she needs her driver's test to get a license and continue on with her education. She's gonna do great.
What bumper of your vehicle close to, not on or over?
It was the summer going into 9th grade where basically my mom was separated from her husband, and so she was left with 5 children to care for by herself. And then she ended up getting laid off from her job, and then basically it just came to a point where she was no longer able to afford rent, and an eviction obviously came. And then we just started moving like from house to house, and I think I went to maybe like 4 or 5 different high schools my freshman year. I kid you not, I never took my shoes off except for to shower. And that's it. I like slept with my shoes on. I just did everything in my shoes. And everyone asked me, you're not gonna take your shoes off, you're not gonna take your shoes off. It's like, nope, I'm not, never. Because I know we're not gonna stay here that long. I know we're about to leave sometime soon.
Go ahead and set up your vehicle when you're ready.
So as we were moving around, I just thought to myself, like, when I get older, I don't want this situation to happen ever again. I knew my way out was gonna be going to college. Even though I had no idea how I was gonna get there, or I had no idea how like the application or anything process, how that was gonna go, I just knew that I needed to get to college. My best friend, Tia, every Wednesday afternoon, she would always be like, okay, I'll see you later, I'm about to go to girls group. I'm like, what is this place you keep going to every week? And she's like, oh, it's girls group. It's this place where they have mentors and they teach you about a whole bunch of different things. They have like seminars and they have like little informational sessions that you can go to. Yeah, they feed you and they give you food. They take you home. I said, they feed you? I was like, they feed you? And she's like, yeah, you know, they be having good food, da da da. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I could come just to try it out. We went through the seminar and the session, and I was like, oh, this is actually like very useful and helpful. And it's nice to be around a whole bunch of people who are like your same age. You guys have similar stories. You're all in school, going through the same things in school. So it was good to find kind of like sisters that you could like go through this journey with, that you didn't have to be by yourself. And so I was like, all right, I'll see y'all next week. And then next week was like, all right, I'm just gonna be here. And so yeah, that's where I am now, still here.
I love bonus questions when I was teaching, so I'm going to give you a bonus one. To learn about community service, be engaged.
So now this is orientation for the new students. So we're waiting for them to get out of the ceremony, and they're going to come out here. We're going to do some games and some icebreakers and events and just have fun. My major is nursing, and I have a new minor, which is foreign linguistics, which is basically learning more than one language at one time. I work at the Women's Resource Center in our student center, and I'm in a couple organizations. Self Project, which is basically like a mentorship, and the NAACP and Black Student Union. I'm a very big activist for equality, whether it be like LGBTQ rights, women's rights, especially I think I'm most active in civil rights and for African Americans. It's just really cool to be a part of a change. This is my first parade. Very exciting. You know, I feel like even though I'm not going into politics, I want to be involved in politics. When I was asked to help, and then I researched the candidate, and she supported a lot of stuff I support, so why not? This is my certificate, my passing test, about to get my driver's license. Yeah, this is like the one thing I was worried about going into the summer. And I look back and I think that like Girls Group actually had like a big part on like who I became and how I act now, and how I choose to like uphold myself and how I choose to help and mentor other people. It was just a good thing. Like, I would recommend it to anybody.